I like how your beard matches his. It's almost a perfect match.
This is my brother Rusty.
Yeah, this is.
And my other brother Rusty.
This is Brent's brother Rusty. You must have some Irish or Scottish in you.
There's something. I'm a mutt.
Hey guys, what's up? CT out in the garage. Today I have a special guest, Brent from Haptic Garage. Brent, come on in, man. What's going on?
Not much, man. How you doing?
Good. How are you?
I'm good. Good to see you.
So what do you got here?
So this is the oil pressure relief piston puller.
Yep.
So we're supposed to just shove this down into the back of the piston, screw this thing a little bit here, and like magic, it just pops out.
Awesome.
Or whatever actually happens.
So if you guys didn't watch the last video, or if you did watch the last video, you'll know that the pressure relief valve piston is stuck in the case. So Brent was gracious enough to bring this over, see if we can get it out. Stay tuned, check it out. All right guys, let's take a closer look at this piston that's stuck in here. It's the pressure relief valve piston, and that's the access point there for the oil to go in, and it's stuck in there. I've been spraying it with WD-40, and I've been putting this little brass bar in there and moving it around, and it started to move a little bit, but I still can't get it out. So we got this tool that Brent bought over, and we're going to try to pull it out with that. What is that right there?
So this is one of the pistons, just a fresh one. And so here's the idea. It just goes in there like that, and we'll tighten this guy up, hopefully enough, and hopefully we'll be able to work it out, right?
Okay, cool.
We were talking just a second ago about maybe some oil residue being behind the piston.
Yep.
That's kind of got it locked in, so maybe we get some penetrating oil in there and
absolutely
work it and work it and work it, and
okay, cool.
Or maybe it just comes right out. We'll see.
All right, let's give it a shot. All right, let's see.
I don't think it's gone in. It's not seating into the
Do you have
the
to
bore before I start banging on it, you know.
Yeah. It should slide right in, correct? And
well,
then you
that's my understanding of it. Oh, it went in.
oh, okay, cool. It's just tight.
Oh, is it spinning? Okay.
All right, cool.
I think those are all good signs.
Yep. Yeah, I was spraying it with a lot of WD-40, and it started. Oh, there it goes.
We're gonna be all right. Let's spray some more in there.
Okay.
So we don't score anything up.
All right, we're gonna spray some more WD-40 in there. Hopefully, help it slide out of there. That's a pretty cool tool. I'm gonna have to pick one of those up.
Ta-da!
Oh, awesome. There it is.
So we lucked out and got one.
Yeah. Very cool. That is awesome. So we should be able to reuse that, right? Just clean it up, or?
I think so. You know, there's measurements on an engine that everybody does because they're the most important, and then there's the extra stuff.
Right.
One measurement you can do, I don't know what the specs are, but is to measure the outside diameter of this and the inside diameter of that with some bore gauges.
Yep.
And see what the clearance is. There's going to be some kind of a wear spec for that.
Very cool.
But I wouldn't expect this to be a high wear item.
Awesome, man. Thanks for doing that.
Yeah, no problem. I'm glad it worked. I wasn't really sure myself.
Yeah.
So you just try, right?
It worked good.
You don't ever really know. You just try.
Very cool. Yeah, very cool. So
Let's see if I can get it off the tool. That might be a thing.
it's stuck.
Yeah. So we'll persuade it off with
we'll get it
a
off
screwdriver
there.
or something.
Awesome. Okay.
All right, yeah, see if you can rotate that out of there.
Oh man. There we go.
Ta-da.
That was tight. That's pretty cool.
Teamwork makes the thing come out.
Dream work.
Oh, right.
That's neat. So this just kind of goes in there and it expands it just a tiny little bit.
Yeah, since it's such a tight fit, it really doesn't have to expand much.
Yeah.
So it's a clever thing.
Yeah. All right, cool. So I'll clean this up, maybe hit it with some real fine emery cloth, or maybe put it in the vapor blaster with some sand with some glass beads and polish it up or something. We'll see. Hopefully we can reuse it, but there it is.
Maybe
it's got the original VW stamp on it. That thing's been in there since 1962.
it's bona fide.
It is, it's been well loved. So we'll try to reuse this one. I'm trying to keep this engine all original if possible. So pretty cool, man. Thank you.
Bet. There was grit in there, right, when I was pulling it out.
Yeah.
So we'll definitely want to.
There was a lot of dirt in there. It may have been some, you know, just some carbon buildup, or there may have been some leftover sand in there from the sandblasting process. I'm not sure, but
Is he stuck?
yeah, this is stuck too. And
oh, I should have brought that puller.
yeah,
It may be the same thing. The crud is on this side,
yeah,
jamming it up.
yeah. I was trying to get that out, but I wasn't really quite sure how to get it out, so I didn't make it that far yet. So maybe you'll have to come back with that tool too.
Yeah. I'll be right back.
All right, guys, we're gonna go take a look at Brent's 1975 RV. This thing is awesome, and just wanted to take a quick look at it. He's gonna take us on a tour, so let's go check it out.
So this is the beast, as my buddy calls it.
Awesome.
I've taken to calling it the Mosey home.
I would love to get something like this and just live on a nice piece of land somewhere, and I could live out of this thing.
Yeah.
So tell us about it. When did you get it, and what have you done to it?
Sure. Well, I got it in 2012, so it's been about a 7-year obsession so far.
Yeah.
It's a 1975 Airstream Argosy, meaning Airstream made it and they called it an Argosy because they painted all of those. It's a 26 foot. This is the rear bedroom, so it's got those wraparound windows in the back, which is kind of fun. Anything that you can back up to is what you see when you wake up.
Yeah.
These are the colors that it was when I got it. It's not the original colors, but they grew on me, so by the time that I painted it, I stuck with them and did the pinstriping and all that stuff.
So it's a 75, and it's made, Airstream actually made this?
Yeah, yeah. So it's got the same aluminum structure and aluminum skin as the Airstreams of its time. And in fact, those windows, the corner windows that I mentioned earlier, they're on the front of the trailers of that era.
Wow.
Same part. They just put them on the back on these.
That's pretty cool. So you've got a few videos with this, you messing around and driving around the different campsites and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. The latest one was Bike Week this past year, and the Concours de Le Mans car show, which was a lot of fun.
Very cool.
It was fun to put that video together. So yeah, a little bit of travel stuff, mainly VW stuff these days. But
that's awesome.
Every now and then, put up a video of this guy.
Yeah, really cool, man. I'd like to go for a ride in it.
Yeah, we can do that. We're not going to get anywhere fast, but we can do it.
You want to show me the inside?
Sure.
All right. Yeah, just
Hey, buddy. So again, the disclaimer, I just got back from the beach. This is Tig.
Hey, Tig.
Say hi, Tig.
Hello, Tig.
Say hi.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a good boy.
I think he likes.
Smells the grease.
He likes hanging out in here.
Yeah, he likes going for a ride. That's when I get the best happy dog face. That's when we're going down the road.
Yeah, he's pretty cool.
He'll look at me like, thanks, Dad. This is cool.
I love dogs. Dogs are awesome.
Yeah, he's a good one. He pays attention, too.
Very cool. It's beautiful. All right, so is it cool if I go inside?
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. So you really haven't done anything to the inside, right? Is this all original?
Very little. I had to pull out some cabinets to get this refrigerator in. Only had time enough to get the refrigerator to stay in place. So this is all pretty original stuff in here.
Yeah.
Pretty used up. So at some point, I'll have to gut it, take it all out. And,
yeah.
I can get you some lights in here if you want.
Yeah, it's picking up pretty good.
All right. But that'll be nice. I like the floor plan, but everything's, you know, rickety now because it's as old as I am. It's 44 at this point.
Yeah, I'm feeling kind of rickety too.
Yeah, it's a little different after 40, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yes, it is. And it's big in here.
It is.
Yeah.
The best one on there is the vacuum gauge. That's probably the most useful thing to know how the engine's doing, and if I have a heavy foot or a light foot, all that stuff shows up there.
Very cool. I like it, man. Yeah, you'll have to take me for a ride in it sometime.
Yeah, we can surely do that.
That's the man cave back there.
Yep. That's the domain.
I like your little LED lights. Those are cool.
Yeah. Yeah, these are cheap Chinese ones, so they need to be switched out, but
yep,
they work.
Awesome, man. Cool little stove. Is that original?
That is.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's beyond repair. That's about as good as I can get it to look.
Yeah, it looks
but
pretty
it works.
Good. It's got a, it's a weathered look.
Yeah, it matches everything else.
Yeah.
Actually got the oven to work. For the longest time, I thought it didn't work, and a couple months ago.
That's awesome.
I hadn't made any cookies or anything, but...
So you had the engine completely rebuilt?
Yes.
Did the brakes?
Hey, buddy, you stay here. Yes, the brakes have been totally gone through. Lots of metal work. I still need to do the metal work on the other side between the front and the rear.
Yep.
Wheels, that is, but the front bumper, rear bumper, all that's been redone so I could have good hitches and carry cargo and win if I hit somebody.
Man, it is really, does look just like an Airstream.
Yeah. One time, wasn't watching what I was doing, backing into a campsite, and I blew this window out.
Oh no.
I hit the tree right about here, and it crushed in all of this and popped this window out, and then I stopped.
Wow.
So there's a lot of body work in this corner here, and I'd mentioned the windows being common to the front of the trailers.
Yep.
That's what this window came off of.
Oh wow. So it came off an Airstream trailer?
Yeah, I was lucky to find one and drove to go get it.
And it fit right in.
I had to pay up for it, but
that looks good.
Without the window, you're in trouble.
Yeah.
There was a plastic taillight housing that went all the way across the back.
Yeah.
And it was all crushed too.
Wow.
Couldn't really find one of those, so I fabricated these with all these rivets. Not that they're necessary, but...
That looks awesome, man. I thought that was original.
That was the idea, was to make it blend in.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of crusty stuff, but I want this thing to be nice, you know?
It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, I could see having one of these. Cruising around, going to some campsites.
Shows.
Some shows.
Car shows.
Yep.
Yeah, those are a lot of fun in an RV.
So could you pull a trailer behind this with a
I have
a bug on it or something?
Because there's so much space between the rear axle and the hitch,
yeah.
I kind of have to be careful with tongue weight.
Yep.
But I have pulled, this was an interesting trip. It was a 20-foot flatbed with a 79 Ranchero on it. I pulled that from Orlando to Tampa, and it did great. I just don't know if I'd want to do that a lot.
Yep.
So small trailers, the plan is to flat tow Dweezil, the Bug.
Awesome.
That I'm hopefully finishing up here pretty soon.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see another video.
Yeah, yeah. Working on one now. That's helped me find the limitations of my computer. But I'm getting through it, and I'm looking forward to posting it.
If you guys haven't seen Brent's channel, go check it out. It's Haptic Garage. I'll put a link below. He does really high quality videos. It's pretty cool. I love watching them.
Wow, thanks for the plug.
Yeah, man, no problem. We were walking around the shop a minute ago, and I think we found something we can work on, so let's go check it out.
All right, we'll want to flip it up, and you may want taller blocks.
Okay.
We got maybe a little more space there.
Yeah.
It's up to you.
So we're going to take a look at the nose cone. Brent was having an issue with his where there was a crack in it, and it developed a leak, and he just wanted to see if maybe there's signs of a crack on this one, and take a look at it. All right, what are we looking for here?
So on mine, it came out of a Baja that had been used and abused, and they had a solid mount on the transaxle. Mm-hmm. And there's a place for that, but on a street Baja, a lot of that happens here. A lot of the stress gets transferred into the nose cone, as I understand it, and as I think I witnessed with the crack. So where my crack was in here.
Oh, wow.
And there was another one over on the other side. using a flashlight, using a blowtorch to make the oil bubble out of it.
Yep.
Kind of makes it apparent. And it was most noticeable from the inside. But it fooled me. I didn't know all that stuff, and I took the nose cone off, put a gasket on, did a great job of it, was really proud of it. And it leaked the exact same because that wasn't the problem. It was the crack. So did the little bit more exploring and found all of those. So this is a place to check on one of these types of transaxles.
Okay. Yeah, I'll keep an eye on that. Hopefully, hopefully this one's good, but you never know.
I think filling it with fluid and letting it sit and just see what happens.
Yep. Yeah, that's kind of the plan. Hopefully, I just drained all the fluid a few weeks ago so I could do the brakes and everything. And hopefully when I fill it back up, put it back in and we test it with the engine, we'll be good. But I will expect to have some issues, I'm sure. May even have to take this nose cone off and dig around in there like you said and check a little closer.
When you put it in, there's the bolts in the back where the cradle is, those monster bolts, right?
Yeah.
They have some crazy torque spec.
Oh yeah.
It's like over 100 foot-pounds. But you want to get it as far forward as you can and use those to push it forward as opposed to pulling it forward.
Yeah, I have those, these here.
Yeah. Yeah, and there's like monster wavy washers that go with. No,
Yep.
that's the generator stuff, but I think there's some big washers that go with it. Mine are even bigger than this. They're 32 millimeter head.
Are they really?
But this is about the same size.
Wow.
I think it was a 32.
I don't know if there's any washers on there or not. I'll have to watch the old video and the original video and see. I've been trying to keep everything together, but who knows? I might have misplaced a few things. Yeah, I'm excited to start working on some of the rust, and I need to get that battery tray fixed so I can get the battery in there. Have you seen the floor?
Only in the videos.
Yeah,
It's a little airy right now.
Yeah, it's just a little bit. I just put the new floor in there just to see how it fit, and I got the mat in there. So
you're doing it for real, man.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah, I love the mix of making it usable, right, and keeping the look.
Yeah,
you're really hitting that balance between those two things.
I like how your beard matches his. It's almost a perfect match.
This is my brother Rusty.
Yeah, this is.
And my other brother Rusty.
This is Brent's brother Rusty. You must have some Irish or Scottish in you.
There's something. I'm a mutt.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, I'm excited. I love the patina, the rust, the weathered look, and but going through and getting all the mechanicals the best you can get them, but trying to keep it original. I love that idea. There's just something about that original look and that original feel.
I like the aftermarket AC.
Oh yeah,
that's good. You should keep that.
Yeah, so you could see where this thing was sitting outside for 40-something years, and at some point this cracked, and the water just ran through this hole over the fuel gauge there, and you can just kind of see where it went down, and rotted out the floor. It kind of just came in here, went down here, and then the floor was all rotted out, almost completely rotted out. And the dog legs were pretty bad too. I've actually got the seat pedestals in the back of the truck here. So this is the seat pedestal and dog leg. You can see how bad it was.
Yeah, so that's why those are sitting over there.
Yeah.
That's seen better days.
Yeah.
We know what happened after. It looks like a bullet hole.
It could
be.
be.
So we know what happened after that bullet hole was formed. I'd like to know what led up to it.
Yeah.
You notice the position of the bullet hole.
Yeah. Yeah.
Was there a driver involved, or?
I don't know. It's possible. Somebody took them out. What's interesting is you can barely see it, but it said bushes, wallpaper, and painting on the side of it.
Oh, cool.
You can really see it a little bit better on the other side, but
I can see down here.
Yeah, there you can see it. And I found his original cards in there. If you look here on, you can kind of see where it says wallpaper.
Up in
painting.
here.
Yep.
Yeah, I definitely see some letters here and here.
Yeah, and then on the other side, you can kind of see it. Yeah, it's kind of hard, but you can kind of see painting and some numbers and letters. It's pretty much gone, but I would have loved to have had a little bit more visual on that. But you can kind of see here it says Bush, B-U-S-H, just barely, and there's like a little swoosh under here. And then it said wallpaper and painting, and then it had some weird number on there from Georgia. So,
do you have any plans for putting some kind of a clear coat on it, or? I mean, that would change it.
Yeah, I know. I'm not sure yet. I'm not sure. I'm just going to try to keep it in the garage and keep it dry, so it doesn't. Hopefully, it doesn't rust too much more with just the regular moisture that's in the air. And then maybe eventually, yeah, maybe something to try to, protect
Lock
that.
it in.
Yeah.
I have a motorcycle like that. It's just it's a dry weather, dry space vehicle. It'll just melt if I.
Yeah, I know. If I
take it outside.
If this stayed out one more night, I think it would just disappear. So.
Oh, it's in good hands.
It stays in here, and the Porsche, the 914, has a car cover. I cover that up, and I let it breathe. I take it off and let it breathe every day, for the most part, when it's nice out. The truck, when I got it, it didn't have that much patina, but it's starting to get a little more patina on it, just sitting out here in the weather. But I like it. It looks cool.
Yeah, that's a cool truck.
Yeah.
That's a mid-late 70s?
That's a 72 F250, and it was actually made in Canada, up in the factory up in Canada.
Huh.
Yep, and they shipped it down to Georgia, and the guy bought it new in Georgia and drove it. I think I got it from the second owner, and went up there and got it a couple years ago. $1,200, brought it back and cleaned the carburetor and a couple other things, and changed the brakes and the exhaust. And it's been running pretty good.
That's great. That's a cool old truck.
Yeah, I love it.
I had a 79 Ranchero that was a lot of fun.
Oh, nice. Yeah, those are awesome.
Then I got the RV, and that's where all my time started going.
Yeah, I've been wanting to get an old Airstream or something like that for quite a while now. I just, it'll come together. I got to get Rusty up and running. I got to get the Gia running. I'd love to get that Porsche up and running at some point. I mean, that's basically just like a little Volkswagen. So.
They're neat.
Yeah, they're really cool. That one's.
Better be fun to drive.
Yeah, apparently it's like driving a little go-kart, people say. So.
I believe it.
I'm excited. It actually, all the electrical components work as far as I can tell, and the engine turns over. It's just not getting any fuel. It's a fuel injection, and all the hoses are rotted out, so it's going to be a little more complicated to get that one going, but we'll get it going soon. Well, man, it's been awesome. I'm glad you stopped by.
Yeah, I'm glad that worked out for you.
Yeah, I really appreciate it.
That really wasn't much trouble at all.
Yeah, and guys, stay tuned. There's a lot more to come. This is, it's holidays, and I'm not getting out here as much as I should or can in the next couple weeks, but there's going to be a lot of really cool stuff coming up in 2020? Wow, 2020.
Already.
I can't believe it. It's unbelievable. But stay tuned. See you on the next one.